And welcome to Wingman Wisdom, everybody. I appreciate you joining me today, and I wanted to spend today's video in talking about you and giving some feedback to what you have told to me. I recently did a video, and I kind of touched on this subject about something I see that's sort of an epidemic that, I don't know, not many people are talking about. At least not enough people, I think, are talking about. Maybe it's not there. Maybe people just don't recognize it. But is the abundance of men in their prime working years. They ain't working. They're just off the job market, especially a lot of younger men. But people in their prime, men in their prime earning years, so many of them, I heard that the number is 10 million men in their prime earning years don't have a job. They're not even trying to get a job. And I did a little bit of a video on that, and I showed this golden retriever. Yeah, that's the one. I showed the golden retriever that was chasing the laser light, and a lot of comments came in. Before I start and go to the shared screen, I want to thank you for being a part of our community. Wingman Wisdom is about both of us, not just me sharing my stories and some of my thoughts, but it's about you sharing your stories, experiences, and thoughts. It's a two-way deal. And no, we're not the biggest channel out there. We'll never be the biggest channel. But the purpose of Wingman Wisdom is to open up a dialogue, an honest to goodness, real dialogue between us and give you some things to think about so you can make hopefully better decisions. And hopefully when you share some things with me, I can make better decisions as well. If you've not yet subscribed to the channel, I hope that you will do so. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. We need all the help we can get, and share it on social media with your family and friends who enjoy RVing and camping. So let's jump over to the shared screen right now, and I'll give you my thoughts. We've got, let's see, come on. There we go. Ken Smart says, here's the truth. Many of society problems result from children not having involved fathers in the children's lives, especially look at crime committed by men in their teens and 20s. It used to be women didn't have children without a male because they needed a male to help provide for the family. That's true. That is true. You may not like it, but that is true. Today, women have children without an involved male. Not all of them, but too many of them do. How do they? Government welfare that replaces the male in providing for the children. General assistance payments, free medical, dental, health care, programs to pay utility bills, money for food, money for rent, blah, 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 blah. On and on, like free cell phones, free internet, free computers, free lunches. It never stops. But you know what the government doesn't provide that a father does? Love, respect, honor, leadership, pride, toughness, mentorship, how to treat a woman, stability, and somewhere to go for advice. We people, all of us, have created a broken society, and all of us could do better. That's the truth. I dare you to discuss this. Well, Ken, I love a dare, and I'm going to accept your dare. I think you're right. Generally speaking, I think you're right. We are witnessing this just dissolving of America, this dissolving of what our country used to be, what it was supposed to be, the foundation with which our country was built upon. To ignore that, to ignore the principles that are taught in the good book, in the Bible, to ignore them, and that's old stuff. That's stupidity. That's not ignorance. It is there. As I've said in previous videos, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When I was young, I'd look at the lessons in the Bible and go, oh, that's a long time ago, those old dead people. But the older I get, the more I understand those were metaphoric stories, parables that I could relate to my own life. My hope is we can return to those principles. I don't know if we can. Let me know what you think. You think we can return to those principles? I think families are meant to be together, a man and a woman. I think kids are supposed to listen to their parents and have respect. I think that the government has given away too many things to where it has incentivized the people who just sit back and go, well, come on, where's my check? And that's not a good thing. So let's go on to the next one. This one says, using a laser to play with your dog isn't cute or funny. It will literally drive the dog insane. Please don't encourage this. The dog isn't happy. He's frustrated. You didn't see it? Here comes the video. Boom. Right there. You see that golden retriever? You see that? Well, who wrote this to me? Oh, AFJ5823. I was not encouraging this. I was using this as a metaphor, as an example of how we're chasing, and that happiness doesn't come when you finally find it. Happiness should come from within while you're pursuing success. By the way, when I see somebody doing that to a dog or a cat with a laser light, it drives me crazy. It does, because it drives the dog crazy. I use that as a metaphor because I think that the government and businesses, big business, when they change the rules, the retirement rules, the vacation rules, the expense reimbursement rules, when they change things, they're constantly moving it, and you just can't keep up. So don't abuse your dogs with a laser light. But I did think it was kind of funny. Hope you did too. All right, let's go to the next one. A lot of comments. Hammer 48 full says, when I was in the service, I saw a lot of guys that were given the choice to go to jail or the service. The service gave them direction and discipline, and they came out better people. Many people don't see success because they quit when things get tough and don't fight long enough to reach success. It's the truth. When you are given too many choices, and I think that we are today, we are living in such prosperity. Even our poor people are living better than most average people lived just a few decades ago. I mean, we are so prosperous and we have become so lazy, so entitled. You know, I need to one of these days do another monologue on AI, artificial intelligence. And, you know, AI has been around a long time. It has. You ever look down at your car cruise control? That's AI. You tell it what you want, it'll stay at 70 miles an hour, 55 miles an hour, knows when to slow down, knows when to speed up. That's AI. But and in a sense, it's really nice, isn't it? It's nice to be able to start typing on something and how did they know? And the computer just spits it out just the way we want it. Makes it so easy for us. That's the problem. AI is getting smarter and we're getting stupider. You know why? Because we stopped using this. We started relying on this artificial intelligence. God gave us brains. It's up to us to realize we have brains. We'll never be as smart as AI. But if we can understand that life and success and going to your North Star is a combination of smarts and wisdom, and you got to put it all together in the right combination. I'm still working on that. But, you know, I think that the service has been a good thing for many, many people and turned people around. When you have too many choices, well, you can do this or that. You know what? I just won't do anything. I'll just sit around and collect my cheese, as I've been calling it. All right. So thank you, Hammerful. A bunch of comments on this one. Let's just pick one more. Oh, this is a good one. Diary of a Female Nomad. When kids are taught through marketing campaigns that $200 sneakers and $500 jeans are what they must have to be cool and parents give them to their kids, we have a major problem. Young people today have never known any real adversity. They haven't lived through a major depression or been drafted or volunteered to go into a world war. Heck, war is becoming a video game with drones. Kids today have no idea what reality truly is. Of course, I'm speaking in general terms. I know you are. But unless they experience hardship like that in a third world nation or Skid Row and see what poverty really is, they'll continue to be lazy and spoiled. Several of my friends own businesses. They tell me they're hard-pressed to find hardworking young people to fill positions and not expect $20 an hour walking in the door with absolutely no experience. Just wait until you know what hits the fan and the microwave doesn't work, the iPad, smartphone doesn't have a signal, and the banks won't give us our money because of bail-ins. Yes, bail-ins. If you don't know what a bail-in is, type it in Google. Read. As I say, do your homework. Bail-ins are coming. Just saying. Then the woke will awaken, but it'll be too late by then. Chaos will ensue. Prayers for humanity. Diary of a Female Nomad. You sound like you have a lot of wisdom. You know, I was never drafted. I've never fought in a world war. And most of us never have. Most of us hopefully never will. But I think that she's right in saying that people that spend $200 on tennis shoes and $500 on jeans, what are we doing? What are we teaching our kids? I know people, I have friends that do this to their kids. It's like the kids seem so happy. Well, they are. Who wouldn't be happy as a child? Here's you a couple $100 pair of sneakers. Who wouldn't want to take that? Hey, all I got to do is be their kid. All you got to do is vote the right way and they'll give you the money. They will. Now, you may have to go and wait in line with somebody that's a bureaucrat, but you'll get yours. Just do the right thing. I think that there's a balance. We're missing that balance in life. Going back to the purpose of today's video, I want to read a few of these comments. Tell you how much I appreciate you. I don't have all the answers. I don't. I'm a work in progress. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot from you. The people that watch Wingman Wisdom, the people that make comments, that leave me voicemail messages. I love hearing voicemails and send me emails. I respond to as many as I can, but I love your stories. If I can help you out of a jam, I will try. I will not lie to you. I will not lead you astray. I will give you what I think is something to consider. You have to make the ultimate decision and be responsible for whatever decision you make. I think it was yesterday, a video, and I talked about RV purgatory. Most of the people that find themselves in RV hell, in RV purgatory, I think it's of their own doing. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. I hope that when I look down at the comments of this video or my inbox or my voicemails, I hope you'll appear. I really do. Drop me a note, say hi, subscribe to Wingman Wisdom. Share this on social media with your family and friends that enjoy, I don't know, sitting around a campfire and just trying to solve the world's problems. I appreciate you more than I can say. I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. Be safe, have fun, play nice, and don't leave your good manners at home.